Now on CoastTV News.
Worries continue about medical waste. We look at the effort to clean up the coast and where the investigation stands and finding out where this all came from. And the push for a new police station in Georgetown, the effort by the town to get up to $18 million for this project, and why the police department says this will be money well spent.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Lisa Weber and welcome to Coast TV News Midday. We're going to take a live look outside into Milford right now. And our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trahey, is going to join us. Bob, you were telling me those sprinklers, they're going to get a little bit of a break later today.
They are. For the first time in a while, Elisa, we are seeing rain from Mother Nature that will be building in later on. But this morning it's been a little bit of sun across Delaware poking through some of these low clouds, allowing those temperatures to rise into the 70s. But farther south, we are looking at some showers now making their way through Maryland and Virginia. Crisfield had some showers, Elliott as well. But some heavier rain, southern tip of Delmarva into Norfolk and parts of the Outer Banks, North Carolina. This is the steady rain that is making its way up the coast right now. We have a complex area of low pressure to our south and west, one across South Carolina and another one right over eastern North Carolina. And we have this big arc of rain that is tropical in nature, tropical downpours. So as this pushes to the north today, well, we'll be starting to get to those downpours probably tonight. But where we've been seeing some sun, it's warming up. 75 Millsboro, 77 in Georgetown and Milton, but lower 70s at the beaches and dew point temperatures in the 60s and 70s, indicating that muggy air. Winds right now at around 10, 15, even 20 miles per hour and gusting to near 30 along the coast. Even inland areas are seeing gustier winds. So let's walk you through it on Futurecast. I think the sun opportunities will close up with time as the clouds thicken up into the afternoon. Upper 70s, maybe 80 well inland, low to mid 70s at the beaches. And then the rain starts to break out this evening and it could become heavy at times. That's why we have a yellow alert for today and tomorrow. In the meantime, we're looking at cloudy skies until late afternoon, and then that rain breaks out and it could become heavy at times and possibly some flooding with tropical downpours. I'll talk about that in your full forecast in just a little bit.
Thank you, Bob. And we're beginning the third day of a situation on Delmarva that has seen beaches closed to swimming after medical waste washed up on the shore. Things like syringes were discovered all along the coast, and the first reports of medical waste were found in Assateague and Ocean City. Assateague put up signs warning people of the dangers underneath their feet. And the Assateague Island National Park superintendent said park rangers were filling multiple 5-gallon buckets with waste. And it's not just in Maryland, in Delaware, as far north as Lewis and south as Fenwick, that washed up waste. And authorities told Coast TV today they have no idea where the waste is coming from and will not be speculating on its source. At 3 Hours Beach in South Bethany, pill bottles and plastic containers were spotted. And some beachgoers said they hadn't seen anything, but still voiced safety concerns about sharp needles.
It's disturbing. I mean, you've got locals here that are on the beach every day, and you don't want to step on needles. You don't know where they're coming from, who's had them, and it's not to mention what they're doing to the ecosystem and the marine life here. It's a beautiful beach, and we want to keep it that way.
Dewey Beach officials say the water will stay closed for swimming through today, and just this morning, South Bethany announced its beaches are also closed. And happening today, the last information session in Georgetown about the town's proposal to borrow up to $18 million for a new police station and public works building. The town council wants to put the new building right across from Del Tech, and officers say the current location no longer fits the needs of the growing town. And the council has already held 2 other information sessions on this project, and today's session will be the final opportunity for anyone with remaining questions. Coast TV spoke with some people in the community with lingering concerns.
And I want our local officials, especially our Mayor Bill West, to be honest about why we need such a large and expensive police station immediately.
Mayor West previously told Coast TV that he believes the new building would likely not cost the full $18 million they're looking to borrow. And again, that last information session is at 6 p.m. And also happening today, the next step in a big sewer project proposed in Ellendale. This afternoon, a public hearing will be held at Sussex County Council meeting, and that county wants to borrow over $9 million for the North Ellendale Sewer Diversion Project in the form of a general obligation bond. It would take the sewer flow away from the Georgetown wastewater facility, with improvements to 2 pump stations and installing new sewer lines. With less sewer flow at the Georgetown facility, supporters say it will allow Georgetown and Ellendale to take on development projects in the future. And Milton hopes to improve its parks thanks to an $8,000 grant. Denrick has provided a 50-50 cost share grant to the town, and Milton officials hope this will help pay for the second phase of the Rails to Trails project that have exercise stations. Also in the plans, the replacement of the wooden benches along Governor's Walk. And new police camera footage shows the arrest of Ryan Ruth, the man who apparently tried to assassinate former President Trump. Ruth now faces federal gun charges, and President Biden spoke with former President Trump by phone, conveying his relief that Mr. Trump is safe. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us the scary capture and how U.S. officials are now responding.
Keep walking!
This body camera footage shows police arresting Ryan Ruth, the suspect from the apparent second assassination attempt against former President Trump. Mr. Trump recalling what happened that day at his Florida golf course.
All of a sudden we heard shots being fired in the air, and I guess probably 4 or 5, and it sounded like bullets.
The acting Secret Service director says those shots came from an agent who fired after spotting a rifle poking out of the tree line.
The subject, who did not have line of sight to the former president, fled the scene. He did not fire or get off any shots at our agent.
Ruth now facing federal charges of possession of a firearm by a prohibited person and possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. Court documents show the 58-year-old's cell phone signals suggest he was hiding in the bushes near Trump's golf course for nearly 12 hours. This all comes just 2 months after a gunman opened fire at a Trump rally in Pennsylvania.
It's frightening to see violence being threatened and used in a political campaign.
There needs to be independent oversight of this because he's not getting enough protection.
President Biden offering to provide more protection to ensure the Republican nominee remains safe.
He was very nice today. He called up to make sure I was okay.
Security is top of mind as both Trump and Vice President Harris return to the campaign trail today. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Coming up, the paid parking season has ended for most beaches along the coast, but there are still a few areas where you have to feed that meter.
Hi, this is Paul Williams, Chief Meteorologist at CoastTV, and I'm inviting you to join me on Sunday, September the 29th at 10 a.m. at the Cape Henlopen State Park for the inaugural Walk for Prostate Cancer. As a prostate cancer survivor, I know firsthand how important it is to raise awareness and support those battling this disease. Let's walk together, get screened, and raise funds for the Delaware Prostate Cancer Coalition. For more details, visit CoastTV.com.
Come out for the Broad Creek Bike and Brew in Laurel, Delaware on Saturday, September 21st. Enjoy a scenic ride through Western Sussex, exploring historic landmarks, peaceful waterways, and the Woodland Ferry. Choose from routes as short as 16 miles or challenge yourself with a metric or century ride. Afterwards, kick back and enjoy craft brews from Dogfish Head Beer and Benevolence. Register by September 18th at westernsussexcoc.com. Don't miss the perfect blend of biking and beer.
Smell funky? Get Skunky, the shower anywhere sponges that clean all your funky parts from your head to your feet and everything in between. Just add water, work it into a rich lather, and it's ready to use. Skunky effectively lifts and removes oil and dirt from your skin and hair without any rinsing required. Just towel dry and you're done without any sticky residue. Skunky is ideal for contractors or anyone who works outdoors. A hiking, fishing, or camping trip wouldn't be complete without Skunky. Skunky is a game changer for all ages and a must for elder care. Call now and get 20 Skunky 60-second shower pads for only $9.99. But wait, order now and we'll send you 5 more absolutely free. That's 25 showers for only $9.99. There's a strict limit of 1 family pack per order at this incredibly low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-615-9517 or visit GetSkunky.com. That's GetSkunky.com. Order now.
Before I had my hearing loss treated at Mass Audiology, I had a hard time trying to participate in daily activities. Now I can hear.
If you're having trouble hearing, you should schedule a diagnostic hearing evaluation with an audiologist. If a hearing aid is necessary, the audiologist should prescribe a hearing aid and verify it using real ear measurements to ensure that it fits your needs. Call Mast Audiology and ask how Signia hearing aids can treat your hearing loss. To learn more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Sunday was the end of the metered parking season for many coastal communities, but not everywhere has ditched the meters. You still have to pay for parking in Ocean City and Lewis, and parts of Lewis will not end metered parking until October 14th. And as for Ocean City, the meters will end at the end of this month on September 30th. And you can find a full 2024 parking guide on CoastTV.com.
We've seen some peaks of sun in Delaware, not so in Cambridge. You're socked in with the clouds right now, 77, and you're going to be into the upper 70s for today. It's dry now, but the rain increases later today with heavy rain possible overnight into early Wednesday. There is a yellow alert in place. More on that and impacts coming up, but you still need the sunscreen today. UV index is a 3, moderate. Burn time is 40 minutes, and we're in that medium range in the next several days, so keep the sunscreen handy and keep the umbrella handy. We've got some heavy rain on the way. Your full forecast coming up after the break.
DSN Plus is more action. 4 additional live stream games every weeknight and full replays on demand. DSN Plus is more local. 5 live games every weeknight, showcasing high school showdowns and regional rivalries across Delmarva. DSN Plus is more access. Watch on your mobile devices, and remember, DSN is still free over the air and on cable. But get more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Come out to Jesse's Paddle on Saturday, September 21st at the Pocomoke River Canoe Company in Snow Hill, Maryland. Registration starts at 4 and boats launch at 4:30 for Jesse's Poker Paddle. Enjoy live music, a silent auction, and a swag bag for every donor. Prizes await the top poker paddle winners and best fundraisers. Help support the Jesse Klump Memorial Fund for Suicide Prevention. Visit jessespaddle.org for more details. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
In 2019, 2 visionaries banded together behind a restaurant to create the ultimate pizza, starting from scratch, just like our dough. At the Dough Bar, everything is a season for a reason. From our gourmet specialty pizzas to our signature sandwiches and mouth-watering entrees, we use high-quality ingredients for a freshness you'll crave. Enjoy our specialty cocktails with 16 craft brews on tap, or toast your own s'mores tableside by the water. Order online or visit the Dough Bar, Milton, Delaware's hidden gem.
Introducing the future of crawl space restoration. DryTech is joining the teams of Delaware Crawl Space and Guardian Crawl Space. 3 trusted companies in the industry are coming together to serve you better, serving a larger area across Delmarva. Independently, with over 40 years of experience in environmental, health, and construction, our team provides exceptional crawl space solutions.
Dave and I have been blessed to call this place home our entire lives. We love serving the people of this community.
And we're here for your next crawl space project. Have you DryTech yet?
Can Trump ever play golf again and stay safe? Concern over how vulnerable he is in the open field. And what we've learned about the accused would-be assassin. Next in Sun Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Her pushy friend couldn't wait to repossess a car.
You didn't pay for periods of time.
I was late sometimes, all the time. I'm just trying to help you.
Don't help me.
Judge Judy.
Tuesday at 2 on Coast TV.
Many of us have seen cloudy skies on this Tuesday morning, but some of us have been seeing the sun, especially in Delaware. And in Ocean View right now, you can see some of the shadows, some sunshine there as the wind is really whipping in out of the east. You can see the flags getting tattered. In fact, the USA flag, 74 in Ocean View right now, but we will cloud up the next few hours with temperatures into the mid-70s as we go through time. We do have a yellow alert today into tomorrow with impacts from an area of low pressure to our south. Of course, we're looking at moderate chances of beach erosion, those big breaking waves pounding the beach, especially at high tide, and causing some problems there. As far as wind damage, low impacts, but that said, make sure you secure those outdoor items or bring them in because we are seeing gusty winds. I'm thinking a low chance of flooding, but anywhere around poor drainage areas, you certainly want to be careful. We'll see some ponding on the road tonight with the heavy rain, and there is a moderate risk of heavy rain as we go through the overnight. But not right now. Here's our visible satellite picture right along the coast. That's where where we're seeing the most sunshine, even some breaks inland. But farther south, we're in the thicker clouds and seeing some showers. Also south and west of Salisbury near Nanticoke right now. Crisfield, you've seen some showers, and then south of Chincoteague, some showers there, and even steadier rain southern tip of Delmarva into Norfolk, and even showers and storms across the outer banks of North Carolina. As we're starting to see this rain coming up the coast, it'll take a few hours, but it'll get here a little bit later on as we're watching complex low pressure, two areas of low pressure that do have tropical characteristics off to our south. We're looking at tropical downpours, and that's what we're expecting as we go into tonight as the system tracks up the coast. Temperatures in the 70s, a little warmer where that sun is poking out, upper 70s with some lower 70s at the beaches, and that's where it's windiest right now. Sustained winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. At times we have seen gusts upwards of 25. So let's walk you through it on Futurecast this afternoon. It clouds up. It's still breezy, maybe 80 degrees inland, but lower 70s at the beaches. Then we're seeing that rain developing this evening and overnight by 11:30. Steady rain, maybe heavy at times, could wake you up. And we're looking at a messy commute as we go into Wednesday morning with periods of rain, heavy at times. So you really want to be careful out there. It's been a while since we've seen the rain. On and off showers as we go into your Wednesday as those breezes persist. It's still kind of rainy into Wednesday evening, and then we finally do get a break as we go into Wednesday night. Now, low pressure will move offshore for a couple of days, but then it actually moves back to the south and west, and we could see that rain lingering into the end of the week, Friday into early Saturday, and then that low finally moves out of here. We start to clear it out on Sunday. As far as rainfall amounts through tomorrow morning, maybe a quarter to a half an inch, maybe more, and then before it's all said and done, and by the time we head into the weekend, well, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain. And the beaches are getting active. We've got 5 to 7 foot waves, we think, the next couple of days, but then those waves will start to back off with time with the coastal flood advisory for Sussex County. Watch for inundation, maybe that water coming up a foot or so, causing some flooding, and also a coastal flood advisory for the eastern shore, as we'll see wind gusts to near 30 miles per hour higher at the coast and pretty breezy inland as well, so make sure you secure those items. 78 this afternoon. Rain develops late this afternoon. 68 tonight. Rain likely. Heavy at times and breezy. And then 75 on Wednesday. Still some showers. And then your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Still a little showery Thursday and Friday. Rain early Saturday, 74. And then drier Sunday and Monday with lower 70s. Lows at night by that time in the upper 50s.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Here's what's happening today at 4 on Coast Life.
Maybe you're looking to shake up your cooking regimen, throw in a nice little dessert. Ooh. Well, Chef Frank is going to walk you through how to do that with a couple of desserts.
Yes, so it looks so good. Also, have you started decorating for fall? Have you started decorating for Halloween? Is it too early to decorate for Halloween? We're going to discuss it, and we're going to hear from you in our great debate. And we have all that and more today at 4 on Coast Life.
Is your house ready for storm season?
Call All Exteriors and get your loose shingles or siding repaired now.
Bill will send someone as soon as tomorrow to assess your repair and give you a quote on the spot.
Making a repair now can prevent more costly damage later.
Call now and get 25% off any roofing or siding repair and low monthly payments if you need them.
Call today for a free inspection.
Roofing, siding, gutters, decking, and windows. All Exteriors. And no more buckets.
Bill?
Discover the wonders of our environment at UD's Coast Day on October 6th from 10 to 3 in Lewis. Hands-on science, research vessels, and more at this family-friendly event. More info, visit udel.edu/coastday. Sponsored by CoastTV.
This is Dean Bennett of Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions. People ask me, how did bed bugs get into my home? Bed bugs can hitch a ride in your luggage or on your clothes. They can even be hidden in a piece of used furniture that you bring into your home. When you've seen one, it's already too late and the damage has begun. However they got there, we can eliminate them with our green and effective heat and treat system.
Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Introducing Paisano, the authentic pizza oven by Granite Stone. Now make the world's most delicious pizza with real stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone-baked pies in under 6 minutes. You can get your Paisano pizza oven for just 3 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free.
Call 1-800-608-5198 or order online at buypaisano.com.
America's Jazz Legacy lives at 2024's 12th Annual True Blue Jazz Festival, October 16th through the 20th, with the most significant artist lineup of any festival on the East Coast. Jazz legends like bassist Buster Williams, the voice of Mary Stallings, piano master Bill Charlap, plus powerhouse tenor saxman Jerry Weldon and renowned trumpeter Terrell Stafford. Don't miss the annual Saturday Big Band Jazz Marathon. Tops in local and regional jazz and 3 venues across Rehoboth and Lewis, Delaware for everyone. Visit truebluejazz.org. Get your tickets now.
Coming up on Drew.
The dude, Jeff Bridges!
I didn't want to get married. I was so frightened.
The truth about his 47-year marriage.
Tuesday at noon on CoastTV.
This morning, the Eagles are in a bit of shock after watching the Falcons' Kirk Cousins lead a 6-play drive with 99 seconds remaining in the game, capped by this touchdown pass by Drake London, and his Eagles counterpart Jalen Hurts was intercepted on the Eagles' last chance. The Birds fall 1-1 with a trip to New Orleans coming up on Sunday. And coming up today on DSN, your game of the night at 5:30, you can tune in to watch Salisbury University take on Washington in field hockey. Then at 7, it's the Delaware Thunder facing the Columbus River Dragons in ice hockey. And finally at 10:30, it's the final score. And over on the DSN Plus app at 4 p.m., you can watch James M. Bennett take on Chrisfield in boys soccer. And at 5:30, you can tune into that game of the night we just mentioned. And also at 5:30, you could be watching Sussex Central take on the Sussex Tech in volleyball. And at 6, it's Caesar Rodney at Smyrna, also in volleyball. And Coast TV will be right back.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism, somewhere to smile about.
In 1925, a simple bank ledger began journaling the transactions of life in Willards, Maryland. New houses, barns, and farm equipment. Growing families and businesses both big and small. A record through time of hardship and prosperity. 100 years ago, the founding of the Farmers Bank of Willards was vital to the town. 100 years later, banking has changed, but the Farmers Bank remains steadfast in its original mission, keeping and reinvesting millions of dollars right here for the benefit of our communities.
Attention Delmarva homeowners. HomeSmart started with 50, then 30. Now we've reached the final days, looking for 20 homes to participate in our bath makeover event and receive test market pricing on a beautiful new walk-in shower. We want to showcase our Kohler Lux Stone showers in real bathrooms, including Kohler's proprietary crushed stone walls that won't harbor bacteria or soap scum. You'll get promotional pricing just to determine if our exquisite product lines are the right fit for your bathroom project. Final days, 20 homeowners will save. Receive 50% off installation of a new Kohler Lux Stone shower. Plus, call during this program for no payments until 2025. Senior and military discounts. Call HomeSmart now with zip code and location to qualify. Call 1-800-616-8289. That's 1-800-616-8289.
Come out for the Broad Creek Bike and Brew in Laurel, Delaware on Saturday, September 21st. Enjoy a scenic ride through western Sussex, exploring historic landmarks, peaceful waterways, and the Woodland Ferry. Choose from routes as short as 16 miles or challenge yourself with a metric or century ride. Afterwards, kick back and enjoy craft brews from Dogfish Head Beer and Benevolence. Register by September 18th at westernsussexcoc.com. Don't miss the perfect blend of biking and beer.
How do you tell the difference between a good roof installation and a bad roof installation?
The difference is Spicer Brothers. It's all about the workmanship, the quality of the materials, and a lifetime warranty that gives you peace of mind. We ensure your family is protected from the elements season after season. Our comprehensive roof assessment and 13-point checklist ensures every detail is covered. And right now we're offering 50% off materials, plus get your new roof for as low as $99 a month.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
It's the third week in September, which means Monday kicked off what experts call Asthma Peak Week. And if you're one of the more than 25 million people in the U.S. living with asthma, this time of year can be dangerous. Mandy Gaither tells us what an allergist says on how to prevent an attack.
Fall is in the air, and so is large amounts of ragweed, which can be especially dangerous for those living with asthma.
This is actually a time when asthma flare-ups and hospitalizations tend to significantly increase, and especially in our children.
Dr. Sandra Hong with Cleveland Clinic says high levels of allergens, along with exposure to common respiratory viruses, combine to create a potential problem for asthma sufferers, but she says you can help prevent symptoms from getting worse.
You need to touch base with your healthcare providers to create an asthma action plan.
That will include personalized ways to control asthma, which medications to take, when to take them, and when to seek emergency care if symptoms get worse. Next, have medications ready.
If for some reason during the summertime you stopped taking them or you forgot to take them, I would say please get back on your controller medications.
Finally, Hong says to know your triggers and work to avoid them. Stay indoors during high pollen count times. Keep pets that have been outside off the bed. And be aware of mold exposure if you've been walking in fallen leaves.
Although asthma is a chronic condition, you can absolutely do things to prevent it from controlling your life. So it's really important to stay healthy, stay informed, and take care of your lungs.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
We've seen some peaks of sun in Delaware this morning, but looking a little hazy and cloudy in Laurel right now. And we're looking at some tropical downpours possible tonight, prompting a yellow alert for possible flooding and heavy rain. So another way to get your forecast is the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. Call 443-880-9100. It's sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. I'll have your wet 10-day forecast coming up next.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, like myself in flooring, to ensure you get the best product to fit your needs and that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
They worked with me, gave me different options, kept within that budget, completed it on time. Delmarva Design Center was awesome.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Come out to Jesse's Paddle on Saturday, September 21st at the Pocomoke River Canoe Company in Snow Hill, Maryland. Registration starts at 4 and boats launch at 4:30 for Jesse's Poker Paddle. Enjoy live music, a silent auction, and a swag bag for every donor. Prizes await the top poker paddle winners and best fundraisers. Help support the Jesse Klump Memorial Fund for Suicide Prevention. Visit jessespaddle.org for more details. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
The American Heart Association invites you to join the Southern Delaware Heart Walk. It's time to unite, take action, and save lives. Every walker who joins, every dollar donated means more people trained in life-saving CPR, more research, and more life-saving moments for everyone. Join us at the Southern Delaware Heart Walk on November 3rd at the Rehoboth Beach Bandstand. Let's walk together to save lives. Register today at heart.org/SouthernDEWalk. Sponsored by CoastTV.
You push it. You try to hold them shut, but your doors won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet's powerful attraction that holds tight. Monkey magnets work on most surfaces and are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, and more. Even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of monkey magnets for only $9.99. Due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get monkey magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 house pack per order. Call now.
Call 1-800-453-9032. That's 1-800-453-9032. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-453-9032 now.
Scoops and scores and Friday Night Lights. Football coverage like you've never seen before. Live games of the night every Friday night with the pre, half, and post-game shows. Plus, we'll take you around Delmarva for the latest real-time scores during Friday Night Lights. Tune in to the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app every Friday night this fall season. Scoops and scores and Friday Night Lights, only on DSN and the DSN app.
If you're seeing the sun now, it'll probably last another couple of hours and then thickening clouds into the afternoon. Breezy, upper 70s, maybe 80 well inland, and then we see the rain developing as we go into the evening. Could be heavy at times tonight, maybe causing some flooding in poor drainage areas. That's why we have that yellow alert into Wednesday. Showers linger the rest of the weekend. The weekend is looking better. Morning showers Saturday, 74, drier on Sunday, and then next week a little bit below average, maybe more rain by Wednesday.
Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.